Hey guys, what's up? It's Nick here with What I'm Watching, and today I'm here to talk to you about the short film Painkiller, directed by Jeremiah Kipp. A lot of people don't know about Jeremiah. He is an independent filmmaker who's got quite an extensive body of work, but you don't really see him too much in the groups on Facebook, and he's kind of one of those guys that if you're not looking for him, you can miss him, you know? He's not very outspoken. He doesn't, throw himself out there a lot, and that's part of what his appeal is to me because I had to go looking for this guy's work. We'd met a long time ago online, and I was supposed to review some of his stuff, and I was going through some personal issues, and I didn't get to it, so I reached out to him and said, hey, I'd like to, make that video that I promised you so long ago. And I ordered the movie Painkiller from his website, or from one of the websites that sell his films, and I'm going to talk about this, but I'm also going to talk about some of his other stuff. But he's got a lot of stuff that's available online that you can watch for free, and I'll have it linked down below. He's got everything from short films to commercials for Levi's. I mean, he's really done it all, and the overwhelming thing that goes with all of his body of work is it all looks extremely professional. I'm talking production values through the fucking roof, because I mean, it looks like everything like you would see in a big budget feature. And I'm really surprised that no studio has snatched him up yet. And I honestly think in a couple of years we'll be seeing him directing some of these movies that are on the big screen playing in theaters all over the world. But let's get to it. Painkiller, short film about two scientists that are working to combat chronic pain. And this movie has a little bit of a social commentary to it because it talks about how, especially in the United States, our huge problem with painkiller addiction, and how people that are in chronic pain, we don't treat the problem, we compound it, because we give them a drug, the pain gets worse, their addiction gets worse, and all we do is add more sorrow to the problems that they already have. And so the scientists find a new way of dealing with this. They create not a parasite, but like a little organism that is supposed to have a symbiotic relationship with the human. And basically, it feeds off of the nerve endings of a human, and it feeds off that pain. So, and then when it takes in the pain to live, it gives off endorphins. I think that's the right word. If I'm not using the right word, pardon me, science guys. But anyway, it gives off endorphins, and it makes the person feel better. So anyway, it was a new radical approach to pain management. Well, but of course, no one's gonna let them test this on humans. So okay, and guys, I'm gonna go say this is gonna be filled with spoilers because it's a short film. I can't leave it to the imagination here. So if you're all whiny about spoilers, turn it off. Okay, so back to it. So out of the two couple that were engaged and working together that developed this, the girl decides to let her fiance test it on her. So they dope her up, and then they cut her in, and they put the little parasite guy up in her, and the thing is, it works, but it works too well. And it gets to a point to where the pleasure that the little thing gives off from the pain is so good that the chick becomes addicted to that pleasure. So she has to start getting her boyfriend to hurt her so she doesn't go into withdrawals. And they can't remove the thing because it'll fucking make her a vegetable. And so anyway, so she becomes addicted to pain. And then pretty soon he's having to pay someone to come in and to beat her because he can't keep up with it. He's fighting to try to figure out a way to save his fiance. He's gone off the deep end because nothing can satiate that appetite for pain that she has. And this movie is wild, man. I can't believe more people in the indie horror community have not heard about this, because the plot is so cool, and it's got some good effects work in it. I mean, it's only a short film, but it really packs a punch. And basically, this guy who is a sadist who's been looking all his life for someone that can really take the pain finds this chick who is addicted to pain. So I'll leave it at that and won't tell you any more about the movie, but it was awesome. I'll give you all the stats here. Action Media Productions, written by Jerry Jonda, and Jerry also played a role of the sadist in the film Painkiller. It starred Kelly Ray Legault, super hot, even hotter in her Internet Movie Database picture. She plays the female scientist, and then Thomas Mendolia plays the male scientist. The tagline is, "When pain becomes pleasure, how much is enough?" I like that. That's slick marketing right there. It's a horror, sci-fi, thriller, body mod movie, all that kind of thrown in together. Let's see here. Like I said, Jeremiah's got this huge body of work, and Painkiller was the main focus of this video, but I also watched some of the other videos that were free online, and Alone, a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, he did someone's narrating the poem, and he did a little film for that. That was really cool. Contact was a very interesting short film about drug addiction. It shows this couple go to buy some dope, and they get it and they start doing it, and it shows you basically what a bad trip would be like, and it really it's very well done to show you what someone freaking out on drugs would be like, but it's got a little bit of a supernatural spin to it also. So you can find that one online. It's called Contact. It's black and white. Also great acting, great production values. I mean, just beautifully filmed. It's like watching a poem unfold on television, you know what I'm saying? Jeremiah Kipp is one of the hottest up-and-coming directors, and he's not even up-and-coming, he's been here. So that's what I'm saying. He's about to really make a statement, and he's got a new movie coming out called Black Wake, and it's got Eric Roberts in it, and it looks pretty cool. So I'll have the trailer for that linked down below. But give his work a look. Check it out online. Order one of his movies. Show some support, because this is one of those unsung heroes that kind of goes in the scene. And this movie, Painkiller, I'm telling you, all you guys that buy everything that I buy, you know, we all know who we are. You guys would like this a lot, you know. And I'm not just like blowing smoke. If people who know me know, if I hand out an endorsement, it's worthy. So. Thank you, Jeremiah, for being a good sport and putting me on to where I could find your work online and putting out awesome stuff like this. Jeremiah Kipp's the guy. Painkiller's the movie. I'm Nick. Thanks for watching. Keep it sick, guys.